Massive hair dye reaction leaves man looking like Megamind villain. Look at this fucking guy.
That's funny.
This guy
That is
looks
funny.
This guy looks like somebody like accidentally leaned on like one of the sliders on like a character creator.
Yeah.
Oh man. A UK man has issued a warning after a botched hair coloration left him looking like the animated movie character Megamind. I don't look like myself at all. It was massive. Ryan Briggs, 27, told Kennedy News Agency of the dye job gone awry. How the fuck does dye make... Is it some kind of like allergic reaction? The Lancashire native said the horrible incident occurred last month at his mother's house after she fetched him some cover-up for some unsightly gray hairs. Dude, you gotta lean into that shit.
Brother.
You gotta lean into that.
Lean into it.
Dude, the ladies love the salt and pepper, man. I wear my 41...
Wait, read that. I went home and my girlfriend was gobsmacked. Look how he doesn't look like me.
I had this big balloon head. Look at the fucking Megamind.
That's fucking funny. Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I applied the dye, and it did burn a little bit, but I thought that's what it does. No, it's not supposed to burn.
I've been there. No, I get that. I understand that. I have a Nair experience. That's exactly what I thought. It's not supposed to burn, chat.
It's not supposed to burn, chat.
It's supposed to burn.
It's just supposed to color your hair a different color.
It was not.
It's got a 9 head.
Dude, so for some context, chat, I was getting like my second tattoo ever done, like that same day. And I was like, oh, maybe I should try using Nair. Maybe that'll give me like some like smoother legs, right? Because I can have tattoo done on my leg, right? And then I was like, well, like I'm already like shaving, down there. Might as well just shave the entire lower half, right? Fuck it. And so there was a moment where I was like at first I applied it and it didn't burn. I was like, I tried to wash off my leg, and it burned a little bit after. I like applied water onto it, but it didn't get rid of the hair. And I was like, well, that's weird, right? Well, I'll just do it again and just leave it for longer. And so I did that, and I was like, well, when I'm at it, I'll just do it everywhere. And so I did my entire lower half, including the no-no zone, chat. Chat, it was not fun. The entire time that I was, like, having my leg tattooed, I could hardly feel the fucking needle pinching into me.
Oh,
because
God.
all I could feel was the pain in, like, my fucking, like, my, like, legs and crotch from, like, the fucking, It was not great.
How long did it last?
Like, 2 days.
Oh, God. That must have been a miserable 2 days.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great at all.
Just sitting there with, like that.
Every time I sat down, it felt like I was, like, sitting on, like, a pile of, like, fire ants. It felt like I was, every time I sat down anywhere, every time someone just, like, put on, like, if I like, run my legs together or whatever, like, it feels like you're just, like, like when you get in, like, into your car for, like, a hot day and you accidentally, like, touch your elbow or something to, like, the metal buckle on, like, of, like, the seatbelt.
Oh, yeah.
And it stings like hell, because it's
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Anytime I touched anything with my legs, or, like, if I sat down, or, like, just anything, right? It was pain. It felt like that.
Damn.
Except the pain doesn't go away, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you want to just take off all your clothes, and just, like, I don't know, just stand there, or, like, with, like, a full squat, so, like, just nothing's touching nothing.
Oh, God. What about, like, a bath? Like an aloe bath or something? I don't know.
No, water made it so much worse. It sucked.
God.
Everything sucked.
There's just no way out.
Sucked.
You're just fucked.
No, yeah, you just have to wait it out. All you have to do is just wait out the fucking chemical burn.
Like a Charlie horse.
Yeah,
a Charlie horse, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, luckily I heal pretty quick. So, like, again, it only lasted like a few days before, like, my body was like, chemical burns. How about nothing ever happened? You're good. But I've heard of horror stories of people being like, oh my God, like I had like the pain from like the chemical burns for like a week, for like 2 weeks, and it's like, Jesus.
Oh my God,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
I can't imagine like having that kind of the closest I can
money.
feel
Yeah,
like to me is way back when I was in high school. I took this trip to like Hawaii and Australia. And when I was in Hawaii, it was like we stopped in Hawaii for a weekend on the way to Australia. And I remember in Hawaii we learned how to surf in one of those like craters turned into lagoons, right? And I, in my infinite dumbass 17-year-old knowledge, thought that because I was going to be in the water, I was going to be fine and didn't need to put sunscreen on. And so I was on the surfboard, paddling. So my unsunscreened back was just exposed to the Hawaiian sun for like a whole afternoon. And the resulting sunburn was so bad that I ended up getting like these sand dollar sized boils on my back.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, dude, having a shirt on was absolutely fucking miserable. Like the whole trip became like I couldn't move. It was just so fucking miserable. And then I had to get on a goddamn plane and go to Australia, which is like a 12-hour flight or whatever from Hawaii.
Oh, that's so fun.
And I couldn't sit back on the chair because just putting my back
burns.
Yeah, because it's like I got these fucking pussy boils on my back. And so I spent the whole flight with my head like up against the back of the chair in front of me, just like leaning forward and resting my head on the chair. And that's how I spent the whole flight.
God, that sucks.
It was so absolutely miserable.
God, that fucking sucks.
And from that day on, I became super vigilant about putting sunscreen on.
Yeah, I got burned as a kid once, right? I think of exactly one time I got burned as a kid is when I was down in the Keys, right? And since then, what I've always done is whenever I go anywhere to like the beach stuff, I just keep my shirt on. That's it. I just keep my shirt on, because I don't like sunscreen. I fucking hate sunscreen. I hate rubbing like stuff, like slick stuff on me. I hate it.
Yeah. I get the spray on.
It doesn't matter. I hate it. I just hate
having
that stuff on me.
Yeah.
So I just put on a fucking t-shirt and I'm like, my arms will be fine, and they are. And I've kind of learned that I'm just like resistant, I guess. But yeah, the fucking nail experience sucked. I had to sit there for fucking 4 hours getting fucking tattooed. Ugh. It was not fun. Oh, worst part, chat. I had to shave after using the nair anyway. So after it burned and my legs burned, I had to use the razor anyway because it didn't even fucking work.
Oh, God.
It didn't fucking work, chat. So I had to shave my legs, my already really sensitive, like, chemically burned legs.
Oh, God, that sounds awful.
Afterwards, anyway. On top of the fact I'm also getting a fucking tattoo done that same fucking day. Like, it was not fucking fun. I learned that day that my hair is too Chad for Nair. So that's just the thing, I guess. Like, nothing really works on my hair. Like, that doesn't work. A laser doesn't work. Like, none of this shit fucking works. I don't know why. It fucking sucks. But like, dude, I have razors, right? That are like for like shaving and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, like this is like these are like really good, like American made like blades or whatever. They'll last you for like 11 shaves or something like that, right? Dude, if I do a pass on one of my legs, I have to replace the blade for the second leg.
Damn.
Yeah. Get that fucking like razor wire, like
yeah.
Latina fucking hair.
Yeah, the hair it's fucking like steel wool.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten sunburn on my face in winter here in Sweden. The snow reflects the light. It's horrible. Oh yeah, that's called albedo. Believe it or not, the way that the snow reflects sunlight. Yeah, that's called the albedo effect. I got this on my head and feet. Went on my first trip to California and couldn't sleep or walk for 2 days. Oh god, sunburn on the top of. I've only gotten sunburn on the top of my feet once because I don't typically wear sandals, but the one time I did and got sunburn for it, because I was like, it's like I never thought of like putting sunscreen on my feet before, and so I had like this fucking crisscross, because I was wearing sandals, so I had this crisscross fucking sunburn pattern on my feet, on the top of my feet. And I had to like suffer through that for like 3 or 4 days. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I was like, I'm not putting shoes on because I can't scratch the sunburn, through the shoe. I'm like, fuck. I hated it so much. Oh man.
Yeah, that sounds shitty.
I got sunburned once, made all my acne fall out, didn't hurt though. Well, I guess it's a silver lining. It does fucking fry the acne right off you, that is true. Okay. Hey, Cryo. So let's see here. So he gets burned by this hair dye. It says, Briggs awoke the next day with a tiny rash, which he initially didn't think anything of until his head, quote, started expanding. Dude, that would be fucking terrifying. Like, if my head, like, started expanding like this, I'd be like, take me to the hospital right now. My brain is going to explode.
Yeah.
That'd be so terrifying. I was at work and it just escalated from there. I looked like Megamind. It was bad. Accompanying photos show Biggs with a bloated band and encircling his forehead. He added that his gobsmacked girlfriend couldn't take a look at him because he resembled a balloon head. See, there's him normally.
Yeah, and scroll up.
And there's... This looks like...
We call him balloon head.
It looks like one of those balloons that you
funny.
blow. It's like one of those. It's like those balloons that you twist up to make like shapes and animals and shit. Because like you can like distribute the air differently across the balloon. That's what this looks like. Oh man,
That's fucking funny.
that looks painful too. My colleague said you need to go to the hospital. Yeah, you think? Despite his extreme swellings, doctor told the patient to return home and report back if his condition deteriorated, which it unfortunately did. So they sent him home and it got worse. What the fuck? Why wouldn't you just get... You can't just give him a steroid real quick? Just give him a steroid. That'll, like, make the swelling go down. What a bunch of fucking assholes. I thought I'd wake up and it'd be gone, but I woke up and it was totally different. Lamented the friend who called an ambulance to pick him up as he couldn't see due to the swelling. Oh my god, this poor guy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, his eye is completely swollen shut. Oh god. At least he had the other eye. He's looking like the hey you guys from the Goonies. That's what he's looking like here.
Oh, it's
Looks
getting
like-
worse. It's swelling over his other eye, too.
Oh god, this poor man. Flaunt your Arctic blonde hair, people.
Yeah.
This poor guy. Doctor said...
13 hours.
Yeah, 13 hours. Spent 13 hours in the hospital while medics attempted to prevent the swelling from reaching his neck and airways. Yeah, that's a good call, actually. Cause like, yeah, that just starts cutting off blood flow and airflow. Then you got, like, actually life-threatening issues. The US FDA advises prospective dyers to conduct a patch test wherein they rub the coloration agent on their skin to see if they react before applying the chemical to their hair. Huh. I've never done hair dye like that before. So I
I've
wouldn't
done my hair
know.
once. I didn't have any issues. But also, I'm an idiot. So I, like... I went home and I didn't like how sticky my hair felt. So I was like, fuck, I'll just take a shower. And so I ended up with just bleach blonde hair.
Oh, well that's...
I just washed the dye out, basically.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing that could happen. Naga seems to have shrunk back to normal. He says his scalp was full of yellow and green scabs. Ew! What the that's disgusting.
Ew!
It could have been worse. It was going down to my neck and everything. Yeah, that's a legit issue. Remember that, what was that black woman who tried to, like, style her hair with Gorilla Glue? Remember that woman? And she, like...
I remember that.
She turned, like, her whole head into, like a rock-hard helmet that couldn't be, like, fixed in any way. And she became, like, the Gorilla Glue girl or something like that.
She had to get it surgically removed. It cost, like, thousands of dollars.
Yeah, something... I can't remember exactly how expensive it was, too. Because it was, like, her whole scalp and everything. Like,
yeah,
ugh.
it was pretty bad.
That sounds worse than this. Like, I would rather have this temporary swelling than having to get surgery for, basically having a surgical scalping.
If you look into that, yeah. Like, I think, like, she had to, like, fully get it, like... I can't remember what the fuck it was. But it was... Because it always... It's not just her hair. It's, like... You have now this stuff that's just, like, permanently, like, adhering to you.
Yeah, it was, like, her skin and everything. Like, it got all the way down to, like, her like, subdermis shit. It's like, God, dude, that's, like... That is a really bad
Yeah, people
predicament to
don't
be in.
understand that like super glue isn't just like an adhesive. It's a fucking chemical bonding agent. Like
Right.
it's not just like, oh, put this thing together with this thing and it stays in the middle. No. It will chemically put two things together.
Yeah, it's
Jack.
like a chemical fusion thing.
It's
Well,
gonna
they-
make the other thing literally become part of you.
Mhm. It's almost like welding. It's like a welding
Yeah.
kind of operation. The thing is,
Yeah.
like there is like a chemical that you can put onto super glue, and it'll break the bond.
Yeah.
But gorilla glue is like a whole different. It's like a different thing. It's not just super glue. It's like a way more powerful thing than just super glue. So yeah, putting that shit
I
in
wonder
your
how
hair.
that lady's doing now.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Maybe Reddit would know. Like, where's Gorilla? What's Gorilla Glue Girl up to? Hey guys, this is your wandering Helmsman. Thanks for coming aboard. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more, you can watch my news and reaction live streams every Saturday where I stream these videos live, or come on board with me on my various adventures in gaming throughout the week. All streams are at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I hope to see you again on the next voyage. This has been your wandering Helmsman speaking. Over and out.